We have a serious issue to discuss which might completely derail Trump's inauguration. There are 3 days of celebratory activities scheduled, but I think it's all going to be derailed. Turns out after Congressman John Lewis came out to show his patriotism by saying, I'm not going to acknowledge the legitimacy of Donald Trump and I'm not going to attend the inauguration, turns out 50 brave, heroic Democrats have also said, I too am not going to go to the inauguration. 50 Democrats, as of now, Tuesday, are boycotting the inauguration. And these are very influential people, such as, ready for it? Such as Congressman, you're never going to believe it, Congressman Jerry Nadler. Wow, Jerry Nadler. I'm sure we all know who the fuck that is. Oh, another one. This next one's going to just, I don't know how we're going to celebrate. Congressman Earl Blumenauer. Earl Blumenauer. I don't know about you, but whenever I decide who to follow, who should be my role model, I always look for a person named Earl. Earl, as hillbillyish as you can get other than the name Billy Bob Joel. Hey, Congressman Billy Bob's not going to go to the inauguration. Well, if Billy Bob's not going to go, then I can't go either. Hey, Congressman Earl's not going to go. Well, if Earl can't go, I can't go either. How many teeth does Earl have in his head left, remaining? Oh, that's right, all of them, because he had dentures. I think it's some jackass from California. But Earl Blumenauer and Jerry Nadler. And by the way, and there are, 48 more? 47 more. John Lewis, Earl Blumenauer, and Jerry Nadler, plus 47 others. Brave souls. By the way, Democrats have, constantly told us, Russia hacked into our elections. They hacked into Democrat computers. They hacked into Republican Party computers. Why? To delegitimize our electoral process. To delegitimize it, right? That's what they've told us. The goal of the Russian the Russian affiliates or agents has been to try to delegitimize our electoral process, to try to delegitimize the results of the election. And if Donald Trump doubts our intelligence agencies, then he is putting our entire democratic process at risk. And Donald Trump was shamed. Shame on you, Donald. Shame on you for suggesting you might not accept the election results. But now, what is John Lewis doing? What is Earl Blumenauer doing? What is Congressman Nadler doing? And 47 other Democrats. They're doing exactly what Russia wants them to do. If Russia's goal is to try to delegitimize the results of our election, the last thing you should do, even if you hate Donald Trump, the last thing you should do is come out to say he's not legitimate. He's an illegitimate president. That's what Putin wanted. By the Democrats' own admission. By James Clapper's own admission. Yes, that's what they wanted. So it's wrong for Donald Trump to suggest he might not accept the election results. But it's heroic for John Lewis to do it because of what he did 40 years ago. You can't criticize John Lewis. He's a hero. I didn't know that admirable activities, admirable actions in the past made you immune forever to criticism. The same goes for John McCain. You can't criticize John McCain. He's a war hero. Well, thank you for your service, John McCain. I really mean that. When it came to public service in our military, you're a hero. When it comes to fighting for civil rights, you were a hero, John Lewis. But when it comes to standing up for our electoral process, you're a fool, John Lewis. You're not immune from criticism. No one is immune from criticism. Admirable actions in the past do not make you immune from criticism for stupid activities and stupid comments in the present. If Russia's goal is to delegitimize the results of our election, then John Lewis, Earl Blumenauer, and that Jerry Nadler fool, along with 47 other Democrats so far, are playing right into Putin's hands. This is what Putin wanted. And by the way, the inauguration isn't about Donald Trump. It really isn't. What is the celebration about? Not Donald Trump. I mean, I know he's the president who's going to be inaugurated, but it's not about him. It's about the peaceful transition of power. Even if you hate Donald Trump, the fact that we are still able, after over 270 years, to peacefully transition power from one party to another party, from one view of our, how our society should be run, to a completely polar opposite view. After a bitter, hateful, divisive election, we're able to come together to celebrate not Donald Trump, but our country. The process enshrined in the Constitution. That is what is being celebrated on Friday. That is what Putin is against. Not Donald Trump, not Hildebeest. He's against elections, democratic elections in which the people decide who their rulers will be. That is what he's against, free elections. And evidently, that's what John Lewis, Earl Blumenauer, and Jerry Nadler, along with 47 other Democrats, are against too. Shame on you. Putin would be proud.
Jim Lockwood.
If you like what you saw, ladies and gentlemen, hit the subscribe button so you can get updates whenever we post videos, which we do multiple times a day. And this is the Jim Lockwood Show, where the blind continues to fight the blind.
I saw it a few days ago. They misrepresented it. They said Trump wants $5 million. Then I read deeper. You said give $5 million to Wounded Warriors before I go make CNN $50 million. That's what you make these shows.
Isn't that terrible? They took that statement. I said, give $5 million. I'm going to want $5 million that we're going to give to the Wounded Warriors or the vets, right? Which is the same thing as far as I'm concerned. We split it up because they're making a fortune on these debates, which never had anybody. Fox had 24 million people. They used to get like 1 million. And CNN had the biggest ratings in the history of CNN. And I won't take full credit, but I'll take 99.9% credit. So I said, give me $5 million. I want to give it to the Wounded Warriors. I want to give it to the vets. But a lot of people said Trump wants $5 million. And I said it right in the same sentence, Alex. I didn't say it like...
That's how they deceive.
I said, I want $5 million that will go to the Wounded Warriors. And they would play it. They even took the tape. The tape is worse than the pen. They can cut it. So they say, give me $5 million, and then they cut it. Nobody knows, what am I doing? I'm asking for money to be on a debate. It's ridiculous. No, I wanted $5 million to go to the Wounded Warriors in particular. And let's see what happens. I don't know. The one problem, Alex, if I didn't go to the debate, then you know what would happen. They'd say he's chicken. I mean, I think I won every debate.
But it's true. I mean, I saw one channel made like $40 million off you being on there. They should give all of it to the vets.
Well, they should give a lot more than 5, I'll tell you right now. But, the problem is if I say I won't do it, then the people that I'm debating, who, frankly, been very easy, if you want to know the truth.
You can just correct them once you're on stage.
Well, the people I'm debating, they'll say, oh, he's chicken, he's chicken, he's chicken. That's the problem with that. But it's hard when you're leading all the polls and then you don't show up to a debate and then they'll be doing numbers on you. But I would love to see money go to the Wounded Warriors. I think it would be so.
I agree. What about Crippled America? It's a #1. You got a big rally tonight. Everywhere you go, your crowds just get bigger. I mean, obviously, you're probably going to get the Republican nomination now. Wow, and you're ready for the dirty tricks. 1 minute left, Donald Trump. What do you have to say about your book and what's coming up?
Well, first of all, before the book, because you mentioned one thing, I had never heard that, but I am in this to win it. I am not in this to say, oh, gee, I've done a really good job. A reporter called up, a very powerful reporter, said, how does it feel? How does it feel? I said, it only feels, because they said what we've done has never been done before politically. I've been in the poll for 5 months. Since it came out, I'm #1. I said, it's only good if we win. If I don't win, I've wasted a lot of time. That's the way I view it. He said, no, you haven't. I said, believe me, if I don't win. Because we can't do anything to make our country great if I don't win. I'll be watching television someplace. It'll be forget it. So I wrote a book called Crippled America. It's doing fantastic business. I don't know if you can see that thing right up there.
We can.
But it's doing great business. I hope your audience goes out and buys it as Christmas gifts and everything else. And I just want to finish by saying your reputation's amazing. I will not let you down. You will be very, very impressed, I hope. And I think we'll be speaking a lot, but you'll be looking at me in a year or 2 years. Let's give me a little bit of a time to run things. But a year into office, you'll be saying, wow, I remember that interview. He said he was going to do it, and he did a great job. You'll be very proud of our country.
Well, I'm impressed. I mean, you're saying you're fully committed. There's no future if we don't take this country back. Donald Trump, I hope you can help uncripple America. Thank you so much, sir. You will be attacked for coming on, and we know you know that. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
I'm not gonna sit here and take it anymore. Clean, pure drinking water. You can't survive without it. But where do you get it? Alexa Pure Pro is a brand new, groundbreaking, gravity-fed water filtration system that is like no other. The Alexa Pure Pro transforms water from virtually any fresh source into clean, healthy drinking water, pairing the unprecedented superfiltration power of an all-new gravity block core with a hybrid chromatic shell. It removes up to 99.999% of impurities, including bacteria, viruses, fluoride, disinfectants, volatile organic contaminants, and hormones. Filter capacity up to 5,000 gallons. Stainless steel construction. Easy assembly. Low maintenance. Replacement filters are simple to install. And now, as part of an exclusive limited time introductory offer, you can save $20 off the retail price and get free shipping. This is a limited time offer, so order your unit today and receive free shipping and $20 off. Go to InfoWarsStore.com or call 888-253-3139.